I'm not really a handyman, but when I heard that Sam Carentz from Onix is coming to Switzerland for a workshop, I wanted to build my own foil. Welcome to Matt on Foil.
Welcome everybody to the world's first foil workshop, builder workshop in Switzerland by Sam. He's French from Cannes, living in Tarifa, and it's a very funny story, right? So Sam is a very well-known judge. So Tom Hartman, whom you correct me if I'm wrong, huh? So Tom Hartman, who was up on Foil podcast of Matu, quickly swipe over so he's in the movie of Matu. he was on the podcast, right? He asked Sam to be a judge for the freestyle world champion title, right?
Yeah, HWA.
Yeah, in Tarifa. And Sam said, no, I have to go to Switzerland. I can't be a judge. And they pay good money in Tarifa for being a judge because he's the head judge, right? So here comes the nice turning point of the whole story. The kid who won the championship yesterday, he's 14 years old, right? And if you look his video, he does crazy stuff, right? So this kid, what's his name?
Benji.
Benji. He was in Sam's workshop 2 years ago.
Yeah, we made a foil together.
So they built a foil together. So this is how this sport, the evolution of the sport, right? So I'm very happy that Sam is here. I will say like a couple of things. So normally when you build a foil, you expect, you know, like a huge oven that costs 50,000 euros to build the foil in. The foils are made in China, huge mass production and everything. And Sam was working for Starboard. He lived 1 year in Thailand, and he saw the factory where the stuff was built. He saw the workers sweating and sanding down the board 1 hour from one side at 35 degrees Celsius, and then the other side, the other for another hour. And he just thought, I want to do this completely different, right? So I want to do everything by hand. So he started the concept of building the molds. They are made in Spain and they're from ash wood. So they are CNC made from ash wood in Spain, and the cores are made from pine wood, also CNC made in Spain as well. Yes, so today the process will be, so you paid these 300 francs, right, for the workshop. If you buy something afterwards from Onix, the workshop is free, and he will deduct that price from what you buy. If you came to third, you spent 900 francs, you can deduct that from the gear, like Linus. He paid 2 places, he will deduct that from the gear. So that's the concept. Yeah, I think now we are ready to roll.
Yeah. Thank you
Okay,
very
so
much.
thank you, Sam, for coming.
Thank you, guys. I think this was a really nice introduction. So I want to say also thank you to Zeno, because he is the one that got the idea a few months ago, and he's been motivating me to come over here to meet you. And also then I had the idea to stop on the way and create this tour. So I think it's the first time, and definitely not the last time. I'm really happy to be with you here today. You can actually film, take pictures, because this workshop is made for you to learn and to use the tools that I discovered. This workshop is made also for you to actually be able to build your own stabilizer, for example, after. So with very little amount of investment, maybe 400 euros, you can build your own tailwing. That's something really cool to see, and I think we are in Europe, we are not aware of this. We think it has to be made in Asia, and the goal is to show how it's made here. We have to open this mold. This is the last workshop I did, and I kept the mold like this for you guys to open it, because I think it's a very magic moment when you open the mold and you see the piece coming out of the mold. So
You have to open it very gently.
So we're gonna do a few different teams now. Everyone can do something that he prefers to do, you know. If you prefer to sand, you can go sanding. If you prefer to cut the carbon fiber, you can cut the carbon fiber. We also have to prepare the resin and prepare the mold. And we have to do the tailwing as well, because we are many. So I think I want everyone to do a lot of things today. 100 grams of resin for 39 grams of hardener. And this is the medium hardener. Medium. and this resin has good UV resistance. So first you need to clean the mold to remove the imperfections. You see there is a lot of dust. And now I'm gonna just put the wax here. So you need to make it wet, it's a bit impregnated. And then I carefully, I go around like this, and you can see the fat, the grease is just going on the mold. So these are the molds that we need to prepare. Come with the brushes, you put resin here, for example. Let's clean it. Let's clean this. Look, there are some imperfections.
I start pouring.
Yeah. Don't put too much, but put.
Okay, Sam, am I doing the right thing?
More.
Like
Yeah. There we go. It's enough.
this? Enough?
Yeah.
Okay, how much?
A little bit, just you see, it needs to be covering everything. The table. Don't put resin on the
Maybe
way.
too much resin there, huh?
Yeah. You put a lot, huh? Perfect. So now you can start to put a bit of resin again. Yeah, perfect. Go very gentle, and you can tap it to make all the air bubbles disappearing.
Good.
Okay? It looks perfect. Looks great. Now you can cut here, the extra, and we're gonna put the carbon fiber now. All right, be careful.
Carbon fiber landing. Carbon fiber landing.
All right, first of all, we can cut as well the extra. So the extra, we cut it, and we will use less resin. On each side, we're gonna put 4 layers of unidirectional. So guys, I'm gonna put this in the mold now. This is the top, and this is the bottom. I will put the bottom first, like this. And now we can close it, so someone can take. This is the top, and this is the bottom. So put it this way, okay? So some people can then take the clamps, huh? We will need the clamps now. So yeah, you close, just like this. And now we need to put one clamp here, and stay aligned with the mold. Yeah, like this. Then you put it, go a bit closer here. Yeah, and then you can start to, exactly, no more. And then we do the same on the other side. So we make sure the mold is aligned and closing well.
Not more, huh? Just
A bit more if you want. Yeah, that's great. And now we're gonna put one. But they need to be a bit separated, not in the, yeah, exactly.
Like that?
Yeah, so we can close easily. And we're gonna close from the leading edge first.
And that's pretty much how we left these foils. Afterwards, we had a little repair session. I learned how to repair foils, which was amazing. The next day then, there was the Indiana Paddle and Surf Ambassador Day, and it was so cool. Even the police showed up and wanted to take part of it. So that's going to be the next video. See you guys then.